What up? What's going on, world? Yes, it's Ainsley, me again, back again, and just is doing some reading and some listening to some audios earlier, and I was doing some thinking, and I'm thinking like, cause some of the reading I read was I was actually reading some Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki, you know, the author, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. My bad, y'all. I had to make sure I was parked up right real quick so I could talk to y'all. So, Robert Kiyosaki, I know some of y'all heard of him. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He wrote that book. He got the series out and stuff like that. So, I was doing some reading from some of his material, as well as listening to some audios and also going over T. Harv Eker book. And I was thinking like, yeah, man, we really got to change our money blueprint. And the way we go about that, we got to start thinking about money a whole different ways. Because the way we think about money now is like basically formatted off of like the 30s and 40s and 50s, where people was doing the big jobs with the industrial industry and working in the automotive industry. My bad. The automotive industry. So the way financial lessons were taught back then to people was it was a whole nother level. People was taught to, you know, work hard with your company gonna look out for you with health care and etc. like that, and 401k, they're gonna match you and they're gonna make sure you're all right after you work for your 40 years or whatever. Work for 40 years, then you get to live off of your 40% of that. A whole bunch. But now we're in a new economy, new capitalism. It's a whole new way of thinking. So the way you're thinking about your money, change all of that. Think about abundance. Like, yeah, definitely do your savings. Do your 10% for saving. Do your 10% for investing. Do your 10% for offering, you know, giving out to charities and stuff like that. And if you got extra 10% invested in your education, I definitely recommend try to have 10% for all four of those categories. And then after that, you can take care of your bills, your necessary expenses, and go forth throughout life. But definitely start thinking about how you manage your money differently. And if you're thinking about, okay, I can put in a 401k or I can go invest over here, make sure you talk to a financial advisor before you do all of that stuff. I'm not no financial advisor. I'm just telling y'all stuff that I've been through. Like I told y'all, man, I got to tell you about my 401k and how I handled that because it was losing money. So people tell you don't draw it out, man. I drew mine out, but I'm going to fill y'all in that story on another video later on down the line. I'm going to tell y'all how that worked out. But definitely change the way we think about money. Start thinking about abundance, because it's money out there. What they said, only like 3% of the wealth, 3% of the population own the majority of the wealth. So we got to change all of that. And the way we change all of that is we got to change the way of thinking of money. Change your money blueprint. Like, a lot of us is focused on how our parents grew up, you know, talking about money and how we should save all the money, or what you think money grow on tree and stuff like that. We got to change that whole mindset. We're in the 21st century now. A whole lot of things done changed. The new economy, the new capitalism, all that stuff is worked out for the people with the money. People that got the amount of money, that know how to work their ways along the laws and do these different forums of loopholes and different ways in order to save money through their taxes and to build up on their assets. One thing he talked about, Robert Kiyosaki talked about, man, watch your financial statement. What's your assets versus your liability and stuff like that. Basically, if it's not bringing in cash flow, if it's not bringing in some kind of passive income, pipeline income, it shouldn't be part of your financial folder. Like, if you're seeing that you're living yourself check to check by paying off your mortgage and your car payment and stuff like that, change up your plans. Start finding a way that you can create more abundance. Not necessarily saying, okay, you got to get rid of your house and stuff like that, but start figuring a way how you can create more assets in your life. You know, instead of going out and working so hard for the weekend, and the weekend coming, you go, you know, you have some anxiety from the work week. You say, all right, you know, I got to hit the mall, or I got to go here, I got to spend some of the money. All that hard-earned money you spending on, you could save some of it and invest some of it, and at the same time still enjoy your life and spend some of it. So just some stuff and gems and nuggets and jewels that I'm learning. I just want to share with y'all because I changed up my financial statement. It's going good. I'm getting out of debt. I'm gonna tell y'all, just keep watching, man. Follow me on my YouTube, Ainsley Dawkins. Like my fan page, Ainsley Dawkins, and check out my website, www.theconnect.